It is Cade from Cade's Cows is here. I didn't even know you were going to be here. I knew summer was coming. I'm like, Cade, you're here. Good. Okay. So he's here. And then we also have my friend Summer, who got her fancy little cow shirt just to celebrate World Milk Day with you guys. So she is going to be doing some cooking. And then she even conned my dad, Farmer Fred, into helping her. So, so we were just back at the, when was that? 6 o'clock hour. We went to the Sugar Shack. That was just 1 hour ago. I don't remember what happened. And we got some maple syrup. I kind of walked you guys all the way through the maple syrup process. And now I'm going to show you why we as in our family is obsessed with maple syrup. And it has something to do with what my dad's got going on over here. We've got some crepes. So, Summer?
Hi. Okay, so we're going to have Farmer Fred make some crepes, and then we're going to show you guys a variety of fillings and a couple mom hacks, because sometimes moms maybe want to make the batter but take a shortcut on the filling. So we'll give you a couple of options, and I think, Farmer Fred, are you going to show them how to make the batter?
We are going to show you how to make the batter.
Okay. So I just wanted to do a little shout out. We've got Andy Poling, who is our milk truck driver. He's watching. We've got Dave Morehouse. So hi guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments or anything or questions, just we can grill Farmer Fred. He loves just to be on camera. So this is, oh, we got a couple other folks over here. More family, my mom. And my cousin Matt, he came just for the pancakes. Now we're going to talk to him about farm business stuff. So, okay, let's go. Let's see what you've got here.
We have all the ingredients for the pancakes. We have milk, flour, salt, sugar, butter,
Eggs.
and eggs. Eggs right here, eggs.
I got you.
Are you going to add a little surprise ingredient in this one?
And yes, we are going to, not usually we put yogurt in, but we're going to put a little yogurt in this morning.
It's World Milk Day. Live it up. Okay.
So we are going to start with dumping 2 cups of flour into the bowl.
Okay.
And then we have a dash of salt, a teaspoon of salt. And a tablespoon of sugar.
Don't need much because we're putting those yummy maple syrup that you just
Oh,
made.
yeah.
This recipe came from across the ocean from my great grandpa, probably, the family in Switzerland. We put some butter in here,
Like a tablespoon.
melted butter. Yeah.
I should have got somebody.
Tablespoon of butter.
I should have talked to somebody from Switzerland about these on World Milk Day. You think I bet they're celebrating. They probably don't even have time to talk to me.
Then we're gonna put the eggs.
How many, yeah?
We put 6 eggs in here, so lots of eggs. High protein pancakes, we call them.
Yeah, they are. Hi, Ronnie. Cousin Ronnie. She's going to be watching how you're making those pancakes, so she knows the recipe by heart. Can't mess up.
She does, because she probably feeds her children.
These
If
pancakes.
I'm making pancakes, usually I add a couple of extra eggs.
Are you serious?
Oh, that's
Now you tell me.
The recipe calls for 3, we add 6. That's the extra.
Oh, okay, good.
How much yogurt are we gonna add?
I don't know. This is
We need,
all kinds of crazy. I don't usually add the.
Friend, do so many tablespoons.
tablespoons?
I don't know if you guys were watching my attempt at Dalgona coffee. Were you?
I saw a little bit.
I don't think my mom knows yet. Hopefully the girls cleaned up her kitchen. I had a few mishaps. Yeah, and I love how you guys like actually have measuring scoops and stuff like that.
But it turned out good.
Yeah.
Mustache at the end.
You can't, like, I didn't even practice it. I'm going to go on live didn't even practice. So my dad has lots of practice making these pancakes, and he's got it down. Not fair.
2 cups of milk, 2 1/4 cups, right? Huh?
Sure, that sounds good.
Andy, while Dad mixes that, you want to catch Matt getting his pancake started?
Oh, we've already got, okay, yeah, I forgot there.
Matt's already got his eggs in.
Oh, Matt. Do tell, what are you going to do here? Matt's done this before. Like, I know what to do.
Typically, I just put syrup on it, but
I
when I was growing up, I would go to Summer's house and her dad would make these pancakes and we'd put strawberries and whipped cream in them.
Okay, so can we do mixed berries and whipped cream, or can I do cream cheese and strawberries?
Hey, whatever you like to do.
Okay, well, he's mixed in Farmer Fred's nicely, and I'm just gonna tell you for the strawberries, if you take a little food chopper, it saves time on the slicing, so you do not have to.
Oh, is this your mom hack?
One mom.
Okay.
She wants to spend 10 minutes slicing.
No.
They look pretty, but too much. And
I think that looks pretty.
we need, I need a spoon. I didn't take a spoon.
Ah, now you're starting to make me feel better about myself and the Dalgona coffee.
So we'll do some strawberries, and then I did a homemade cream cheese filling.
Oh. Do you have the recipe for that homemade cream cheese? I've never made that.
The homemade cream cheese.
Oh, wait.
Oh man,
What?
this is way more calories than I'm used to
But
in the
if
morning.
you don't want to do a homemade cream cheese filling, you can do a whipped berry cream cheese, or you can do a cream cheese fruit dip.
Ooh.
So you could make it real easy and just spoon that out without mixing together a cream cheese.
But to make it so pretty, you have to use this bag and this.
Little cake.
Yeah, so
frosting
simple.
bag.
But if I.
No muss,
Oh
no
my
fuss.
gosh.
So
Good
there's
tip.
one,
Okay.
and then
More calories.
it's all natural. It's your mint.
As a disclaimer, I did ask you to do a keto segment, Matt.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work. After this is documented.
And then we have, I think, another crate coming.
Oh, does Matt have to fill his plate anymore, or is he done?
He's good. I'm gonna
Okay, let me just zoom in on that plate, though. It just looks pretty.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, with the syrup especially. Yummy. Okay.
And this one will do, a lot of people just like a crepe. How cute is this butter dish?
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Super fun.
World Milk
And
Day.
because we love butter here at the farm, I don't know a farmer that doesn't. We're gonna spread some butter on. We're gonna fold it, spread a little bit more. And then they can put a little syrup on here, and this is just the crepe with butter.
All right. That's
There's another
the
one.
way I always. Oh, we've got some visitors. We start making pancakes and people just show up. Oh, it's Andy.
And
She's
then
our
we
intern.
have another crepe on here. I did have some bacon because I feel like you can't have pancakes without some bacon. So there's
Oh.
some brown sugar bacon, and then we're gonna use the plain bacon for one of our crepes that maybe we'll make next. It's a savory crepe.
Can you talk a little bit about this brown sugar bacon? Yum. Did you make it or?
Yes, so you
Oh.
put bacon in a pan, you spread a little brown sugar on it, and then you bake it in your oven.
Mm-hmm.
And the brown sugar just melts onto that bacon. It's delicious. So that's gonna be Annie's breakfast.
Okay. So typically I would just smother my bacon in maple syrup, but if it was like a emergency or something and I.
You can just do brown sugar.
Okay. Well, cool.
And then the savory crepe that we'll do next is gonna be a spinach ricotta. And then this also has Parmesan cheese and mozzarella cheese in there. And we're gonna put a little bit of bacon on top, and we'll wrap the crepe.
Oh my gosh. Ronnie says, step aside, Rachel Ray. Summer is coming. Oh my gosh, this is going to be good.
Thanks,
Okay,
Ronnie.
is this is breakfast, the savory one? Yum.
So, and I
Okay.
feel like the smell of it, the flavors are so yummy. I think one of your kids is going to try it too.
Oh, I wonder which one.
Did you want the savory one?
I think it may, what if it's your kid? So this is Cade, and this is Cade's mom. So Cade has his own YouTube channel. He is Mr. Entrepreneur. Has his own YouTube channel, and it's called Cade's Cows, and he just tells everybody about how, would you say you're a first-generation farmer too? Yeah, and how old are you? 14. He'll show you how it's done, guys. So, yeah. Are you live streaming this to YouTube?
Yeah, got 5 people on here. And
What? I don't even know how many people I have. People, where are you? I don't know. There's some people. Oh, Matt Nada says he wants the bacon. Oh, the brown sugar one, huh? What if we put brown sugar and maple syrup on it? That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah,
try
try that.
Oh, whose is that? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I need to eat that.
Okay.
Okay, can we just go back to what is the filling again? The savory filling?
is spinach, ricotta cheese, mozzarella cheese, Parmesan cheese, World Milk Day, okay? A little onion powder and a little garlic in there. And we sprinkled a little extra Parmesan cheese on the top of it.
Okay.
A little paprika.
Wow. Now you're talking.
Savory crepe.
Thank you.
And then we'll do another savory crepe with, because farmers need protein. So we did some scrambled eggs and some cheddar cheese and ham in
Oh.
there.
So that goes in the crepe too?
That goes in the crepe.
Oh my
A
gosh.
lot of people.
Hi, Christy. Hi, Aubrey. Thanks for joining in. Which crepe are you guys going to eat? Christy and Aubrey, let us know. Matt Nada's eating the bacon crepe. Is that a thing? It should be.
Crepe. Let's try it.
Why not,
The
right?
brown sugar bacon in a crepe.
We're all kinds of crazy on World Milk Day, especially when I've had no sleep. This is what's going to happen. So if you guys are just joining in, we are on hour 7 of 24 to celebrate World Milk Day. Dairy Discovery is doing something unprecedented during these unprecedented times. If you guys are entertained or just think we're crazy or whatever, go ahead and you can support Dairy Discovery. We do have a Shop Now feature on our Facebook page. And you can, Mindy, hey, Summer's friend Mindy, just looking at here. So, yeah, you can go to our Facebook page, Shop Now, and just make a donation. Just tip Dairy Discovery. $5, $2, we don't care. We're just doing it so that you guys can participate in this amazing event with us. Stay tuned because we have an entire lineup. I mean, this full day is going to be fun. This is just the start of it. Yeah.
If it's a big enough donation, I might even drive them some crepes.
What? That's a good. Okay.
Here is the scrambled eggs with cheddar cheese, ham, and a little avocado on the top.
Whoa.
And we better add a little piece of bacon with this one as well.
Okay. Bram is liking the bacon. Okay. He said yes. So that was our cheesy. Oh gosh.
Yes.
We've got some good food. That looks beautiful, Summer.
That one
Oh,
over there.
whose is this for?
I don't know.
Okay, we're just going to keep making them. Are you guys coming over? All these people. Ronnie, you're close. Come over. Christy, you can't come over. You're from Wisconsin. So it's not going to work. But yeah, you wish. So.
The mixed berries are always a family favorite. So Kate's grandpa makes these crepes every Sunday morning as well, and he has made them with Farmer Fred before at a few events. And the kids love just mixed berries with whipped cream and then maple syrup on the top as well.
came
So,
apart on me. I
we'll do
mean,
that one next because that's a piece of bread. And we do have a healthy one for those that may be a little bit more healthy.
Oh, Matt, now she tells you.
So,
Matt was dying about all the carbs he was eating. Mr.
but he's
Keto.
supporting World Milk Day. He's
Yeah.
doing good.
Do you think he's going to join the ice cream eating contest?
Yes. Oh. I'll come back over that.
So, anyway, so you talked a little bit about your dad making these pancakes. Have you kind of tried to pass that down to your kids?
I'm not actually as good with them
No.
because I think I might have learned a tip though from Farmer Fred today,
Mm-hmm.
and he said I need to maybe use a whisk when I mix.
Oh,
Cade can do a pretty mean crepe. He's really good.
yeah.
That's okay.
Okay, if you guys are just joining us, this is Cade, and this is Cade's mom, who's my friend Summer. Cade is 14. He has his own YouTube channel, so he's live streaming to YouTube right now to all of his subscribers. He's 14. He tells everybody what it's like to start up his own farm. How many cows do you have, Cade?
We're around 35.
Okay, so you showed us you have some milking cows?
Yeah, so we have 3 milk cows and then 2 heifers, and all of them are bred except for one heifer.
Okay,
We have 4 jerseys and one Holstein.
wow.
So not as many as you guys have.
No, but you are, are your cows celebrating World Milk Day today?
Yeah, they were jumping around and having a blast. So
Okay, good. Okay, so we're out. One of my cows bit me earlier in the day, so that was awesome. Yeah, we just spent, a couple of them were like licking the tractor as I was pushing up feed at the 2 a.m. hour. Yes, please watch that.
Now, for followers or those watching, remember what the difference between a heifer and a cow because I caught that earlier live.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if anybody was watching. My vocabulary. See what I did there? It's terrible. I know.
Love it. Okay, here's a berry.
Okay, hang on a second. One of our viewers is saying we can't hear Summer talking. Can you guys give us an update?
Noticed that on your other lives too, I couldn't hear.
Oh, okay. Can you hear Summer talking?
I don't know. Can anybody on my live here?
Okay.
What about that Facebook Live there?
While we figure that out, you guys just look at the crepe. We'll figure it out. You look at the crepe, okay? Wow. Okay. Blow my microphone.
You can't now.
Okay, I can't do it. Sorry, guys. Okay.
Talk for me.
Okay. No, that doesn't work. Okay. Any updates on Summer talking? Can anybody hear?
Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Anybody on the Facebook live over here?
You're just a little more soft spoken. You can hear yourself. You're just not as loud as Annie is.
Yeah.
What? Okay. Okay.
Mixed berry crepe.
That's perfect. It's so beautiful. Did you put a bunch of
I did raspberries, blackberries, blueberry, and some strawberries.
okay. And then you
And
put
this is a family favorite, and just some whipped cream. This is heavy whipped. Oh, mom hack. A mom hack is you can buy the can. This is dairy too, or you can whip your own.
yeah. You really have to be careful when you're buying the whipping cream. Make sure it actually says cream.
We're gonna learn something here. So this says real cream. That's what you look for?
Yes.
Okay, look for real cream.
Otherwise, you never know.
What I,
It'd be
look
like
for is
soy.
extra creamy usually. Now we know.
Okay, good.
And then we will do a healthy pancake, and we're gonna use a vanilla bean Greek yogurt.
Oh, sorry, Kate. I
And
wanted to
we'll
get a
put
close up
little
of
bit
that.
of that in. We're gonna add a few blueberries. We're gonna roll it up. No fancy way to roll a crepe, I don't think.
they merge in
We're gonna add a
together.
little bit more on the top.
Foggy this
just so our granola has a little bit
to
to stick to. And this granola, by the way, is locally made, and I believe that Annie's specialty shop carries this granola. It's called the
Oh.
Good Life granola.
Yes, we'll see that in the store in a few hours.
And it comes in different flavors. Annie can show that to you when she's in the store.
Okay. So what time are we at?
This is
Yeah,
a little
that's at 10 o'clock. Oh my gosh.
healthy crepe.
Yep.
And there we go.
Matt, that one's yours. He
Now,
was
this is Matt's. Oh, maybe it's Farmer Fred's.
hasn't had one yet. All right. What else you got, Summer?
And then I think that's it. We did a plain. We did our
miles of petals.
strawberry with cream cheese filling that's homemade, or you can do the mom hack of whipped cream cheese or cream cheese fruit dip. We did our savories, the spinach, ricotta, and bacon. We did egg, cheese, and ham. We did our mixed berry with whipping cream or mom hack out of a can. And our healthy version with the yogurt.
The bacon's not supposed to be in that.
blueberry, granola.
There we go. Healthy.
And then if your children still don't like crepes, I would say that you just buy cereal and milk.
Oh.
There you go.
That's another option. Okay. A little simpler. That's, I think, what happened at my house this morning while I was out running around the Sugar Shack and Barnes in the middle of the night. So, yeah.
Sometimes milk and cereal saves the day.
All right.
So, but if you have time, try Farmer Fred's crepe recipe and add your fillings.
All right. Cool. Thank you, guys. So what's up next? You guys are probably wondering. Well, if you're just joining us, we wanted to say thank you so much for joining us on World Milk Day. Dairy Discovery is very excited to celebrate with you. Hi, I'm Annie, and we are going to be celebrating all day long, 24 hours in a row. We started at midnight, so you guys are coming in at hour 7. We have, how many more hours to go? I don't know. But why we're doing this is because typically we have thousands of kids who come to the farm and are able to participate in hands-on activities every spring. Well, we couldn't do that. We have unprecedented times, so we're doing an unprecedented event to celebrate World Milk Day and also try to benefit Dairy Discovery. So if you see something throughout the day, throughout this program that you think is cool, crazy, educational, exciting, entertaining, just go ahead and you can do the Shop Now button, support Dairy Discovery, just give us a little tip, $5, $1, I don't care. So just thank you guys, pretty much just thank you for coming and participating, just gets you engaged in this. And you can invest in educating people about modern farms and where their food comes from. So up next, Matt has got to get to the operations meeting. So we're gonna make this quick. He's late. Are you mad? Okay. Oh, they gave you the day off. So we typically have a Monday morning meeting, Matt. Do you guys want to hold this so Matt and I can talk a little bit and I can try to interact with them? So here. I can't remember my questions. I mean, why don't you just tell us what's going on in the farm?
You want to hold it?
Tell us about you. Oh, I'm still wearing my boots.
Okay.
Don't get those in the shop, please.
What? You're a farmer.
I know, but I was supposed to look at least presentable for breakfast.
Before you start, did you mention that the 2 boys that you videotaped were your sons getting ready to go to do a full day's work at the farm?
Yeah, and they better be out there working.
Yeah.
I told them, I'm the mom that makes them go do their chores. We already saw that in the 12 o'clock hour, so. What are your questions? Do you have them, or do you want me to go get the questions?
So the question that I got was about pricing of milk, which
Yeah.
is extremely complicated. So I don't think we're gonna talk a lot about that, other than some basics, because there's an old saying that only 5 people know how milk is priced and 4 of them are dead.
Oh,
So there's,
so you're the 5th?
no, I'm not one of the 5. The pricing of milk is extremely complicated. Dairy commodities are the most highly regulated and most complicated commodity for pricing. And so because milk is used for so many different things, milk is broken down into many different components used for, I don't even know the number of products that are made, final end-use products that are made from milk, from raw milk. We produce as a dairy farm raw milk, which is variable in its components every day. The cows, with the weather, the feed that they eat, the actual chemical makeup of the milk changes every day. So from the major components of milk are butter, fat, protein, and other solids. And that breaks down into essentially fat, protein, sugar, the lactose. There's many different things that come from dairy products, and manufacturers break milk apart.
Yeah, I'm actually going to show that in one of the segments. Like,
Okay.
I got some milk out of the tank, and it shows the milk fat like rising up to the top, and then I show like
Okay, yeah.
how like whole milk is 3% milk fat, skim milk is 0%, right? Milk fat, and then you
Yep.
take off all that cream. So yeah, what? We have to
Okay,
talk louder?
louder.
Well, why did you say so?
Okay,
like
but-
people want to hear us.
Wait a minute, there's a very important message that just came on here.
Oh.
Dairy Discovery says that for every $50 you donate, that gets you into a drawing for a quarter of a Wagyu. Wagyu, okay.
Okay.
Absolutely amazing beef.
Oh, so
So-
$50 donations are the ticket.
There you go.
Yes.
Is that Wagyu beef is worth like, what is it? $600? $600 value is what? Who's approving this stuff? Melinda? I'm teasing you. So thank you, Melinda, for updating us. So donate some $50. Okay, Matt has already talked to us a little bit about how complicated it is to price milk, and then we talked about the components that we get paid for with our milk. So we're just touching the surface. Let's get back into it.
So I wanted to just show you if you could zoom in on this piece of paper here that shows you the different components that milk is broken up into. There's 4 primary products that come out of milk: cheese, butter, non-fat dry milk, and whey. Those are the 4 primary products that are made with milk. And obviously you can break those down into many subsets of types of cheese, types of non-fat milk, types of butter, and so all of these have their own subsets. But from
Where's
cheese,
ice cream? What the world?
yeah, that's not a primary, unfortunately.
Oh.
If you think about again, like I talked about, the solids that are in milk, milk is basically 13 to 14% solids. So, 86% water, and the rest of it is solids. It's broken down into protein, fat, whey, and the non-fat dry milk. So dry milk that does not have any fat in it. And these products are all priced differently, and there's a trade on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange for Class 3 and Class 4 milk, where price discovery is determined by buyers and sellers every day on the futures market. And for the other 2 classes of milk, Class 2 and Class 1, are determined by a formula off of Class 3 and 4. So Class 1 milk is fluid milk. That's milk for drinking that includes eggnog and buttermilk. Class 2 are soft products like ice cream, yogurt, and cottage cheese. Class 3 are your hard cheeses, cream cheese, and whey. Class 4 is butter and dry products such as milk powder, non-fat dry milk. So those 4 different classes of milk are all priced differently.
So what's a class mean? What does it even like?
That's
Tell us
just
about
the
that.
way a class is determined by the USDA regulates milk pricing. The USDA created the Federal Milk Marketing Ordinance, and they regulate, and this is how they chose to break down
Well,
the different.
Is this a misconception for me that I thought it was according to like quality? Does that have anything to do
No.
with it?
No,
Really?
that has
Okay.
nothing to do with quality.
Okay.
Quality is separate, so every farm produces a different level of quality. Every load of milk that we ship has a different quality. It's tested, each load of milk's tested for quality. And so each load of milk actually has a different value because we're paid based on not just the volume in gallons of milk. We're paid by the 100 pounds of milk, but that 100 pounds of milk is all differential quality because it can have different percentages of fat and protein and other solids. And so, and also somatic cells, which is another part of the quality of milk that's measured. Every load's measured, and averages is we're paid on based on averages. And the cooperative, we sell milk through a cooperative. That's a cooperative is a group of dairy farms that have come together, formed a company to market their milk, so that we can pay an agent on our behalf to market milk. And in fact, our cooperative actually owns processing. Dairy Farmers of America is our cooperative, and part of their strategic plan is to own some of the processing to actually have some control over the outcome.
I think you might have been sleeping, but during the 3:30 hour, we actually interviewed Margie from DFA.
Cool.
So you guys got to check out that 3:30 time slot so you can go back and learn more about DFA. Sorry, Matt, you were sleeping?
No, it's okay. I was.
Oh my gosh, you didn't sleep very much. You should have come and hung out with me in the barn.
Well, I had to check the alfalfa. We're supposed to be chopping hay today, and we were hoping to be able to start chopping early, but we had a heavy dew last night, and so we had to delay.
It was
our
so cold
plans.
last night.
It was very cold.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's okay.
We were
So-
talking about DFA, so
yes.
they buy our milk.
DFA is our agent. They buy the milk from us and then resell it to processors. Their customers are companies like Kraft and Saputo and other large dairy companies. Also Daisy, who makes sour cream and cottage cheese. Some of the best sour cream and cottage cheese is from Daisy.
I don't know if they sent me any Daisy sour cream. We're gonna eat sour cream later today. I don't know if it's Daisy.
If
It's like
those of
Christmas
you
for
out
me
there that
every
like
hour.
pure
What's the
food,
cost?
Daisy has their sour cream and cottage cheese are essentially free of additives. So, and they're growing leaps and bounds, and Dairy Farmers of America supplies the milk to Daisy. So,
Yeah.
just they're in Ohio. They're a great company.
Well, why don't you tell, like most of our milk right now is just going 20 miles from here to Grand Rapids.
Yeah, so Swiss Lane milk, most of it actually goes to fluid milk, class 1, at the Country Fresh plant in Grand Rapids. And so,
Should I pan to the Country Fresh milk?
so
Nothing. He's got it.
Oh, Country Fresh, yeah, show it. Zoom. Yeah. That could be our milk that you guys saw in the parlor segment at 1 a.m. So go back and check that out.
So needless to say, the pricing of milk is very complicated, primarily determined by the exchange-traded futures contracts on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange for Class 3 and Class 4 milk. But also there are futures contracts traded for butter, non-fat dry milk, whey, and cheese. So all of these markets moving together essentially determine the price of milk. There is also a cash cheese trade that happens every day for 15 minutes in Chicago that you call into, and you can place orders for truckloads of cheese, butter, powder, or whey. And those cash trades are tracked very closely by traders. Essentially, those cash trades set the future direction for the price of milk. So kind of during this COVID thing, when this COVID thing started happening, the one unique thing about milk is perishable. It can't be stored. So raw milk, once it leaves the cow, has a shelf life of about 36 hours. And if it's not into a plant in 36 hours, it needs to be dumped or disposed of somehow. So when manufacturing plants, dairy product manufacturing plants, do not have orders for their end product, they cannot receive milk into their processing plant, or it's either gonna spoil, they're gonna have to dump it there, or they're gonna make a product that they have risk on that they don't have a home for. So when the COVID crisis hit and much of the food service in this country was shut down, from schools and restaurants and institutions, football games, basketball games, all the places where people consume dairy products, there was all that raw milk got backed up in the supply chain. There was about 10% of the raw milk in the country was being dumped into manure pits and on farm fields, and it was really a sad thing for dairy farmers to watch happen. Since then, the supply chain is reopening. Dairy processing plants are getting orders now. In fact, it's starting to tighten up the supply of milk, and so the cash prices of milk are rebounding. Now, one of the things that's contributing to the rebound of the cash prices is the government's food box program, where they're spending $3.5 billion buying end product, dairy products like cheese from manufacturers. They're putting orders in, and that is kind of artificially increasing the price of cheese on the cash trade, which is good for the dairy farm in the short run. Unfortunately, there's still kind of this overhang in the market of there's the actual on the ground at the plant impacts, which there's a cost of getting rid of raw milk that's not needed. And so in April, on our Swiss Lane milk check, we had a deduction of $1.60 per hundredweight per 100 pounds of milk as a cost of getting rid of this milk that was not able to be manufactured, or if it was able to be manufactured, it had to be steeply discounted in order for a manufacturer to take the risk of buying these loads of raw milk. So it's just been a real challenge in our industry. We see it turning to some degree at this point in time, largely due, I believe, to the government's buying of dairy products. There is a lot of uncertainty. That's kind of the name of the game right now in the dairy markets, is just nobody really knows what's going to happen.
I think that schools across the board, like, what's going to happen for the fall, we don't know.
Right.
What's going to happen for the milk price in the fall, we don't know.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
The futures market does the best job predicting the future price of milk. Traders are very smart. They have all the information, and they're constantly buying and selling milk futures to try to discover, based on the information that we have today, to try to discover what the most likely outcome of the future price of milk is going to be. But again, with imperfect information, we can there's only so much prediction that is really viable. So as a farm, we had a good first quarter this year. Our milk prices were above our break even. We're able to make a little money in the first quarter. The second quarter is going to be a different story. The second quarter is going to be rough. With the cash price of milk that we're receiving, I'm expecting to be about $6 below our cost of production per hundredweight, below our cost of production.
So for every 100 pounds of milk we sell, we're going to be losing $6.
Yeah.
Where before we were almost at break even, or just a touch above.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So one of the, there have been some government programs that have been recently released. We're still not sure on the outcome of some of them. We've submitted our application, but there was a government program that was supposed to pay for the second quarter $6 per hundredweight. It was about $6.20 a hundredweight to try to accommodate for that differential. We'll see how that plays out. There's payment limitations based on farm size, the number of hundredweights that you ship, and that kind of thing, that favors more small producers over large producers. So we'll see how that fits into the financial picture going forward. But thankfully, the government is recognizing that there is a short-term crisis in the dairy industry. we talked about the different classes of milk. Going forward, actually, the price of cash cheese has rebounded, and I've got a chart that shows the what happened to the cash price of cheese, or I'm sorry, the price of class 3 milk as a result of changes in the price of cheese. If you want to zoom in on this graph.
Oh.
This is the futures contract for June milk, class 3 milk, which is cheese and whey. And so, like I said, the price of cheese has rebounded substantially. The cash price of cheese at its low was $1 a pound, and last week it traded as high as $2.16 a pound. I believe it could have been a little higher than that. So if you look, this is pre-COVID back here in the end of January, and COVID started to hit, and the price bottomed out at $11.05 for June, $11.05 per hundredweight. Today, it's back over, I believe it's about $18.50 today. And so, again, you see this just sharp rebound as things started to open up, and also the government's food box program came out. We've seen a real rally. So this is June milk, and this is class 3. If I showed you a chart of class 4, it would look similar, although it has not rebounded 100%. It's only rebounded about 50%. And so on average, our blend price of milk that we're going to get paid for is going to still be lower than the pre-COVID levels for the third quarter of 2020. We are hoping that as time goes by, that as institutions open up, dairy farms across the country have been mandated by their cooperatives, particularly Wisconsin, New York, to reduce production per cow or reduce production off their farm in general. So there had been a number of cows that were sent to slaughter to reduce the supply of milk, and there have been some feeding changes that were made to reduce milk production per cow. And that is having an impact on overall milk production in the country. And then with the additional government buying of dairy products, it's a bit of a perfect storm today to create a short-term rally in pricing. I'm not sure how long that's going to last.
And that is the theme of the day. We're just not sure. So just all that to kind of show you guys it's complicated, right? We just have a business that we've got to be able to adapt and try to innovate. And we've talked all from midnight all the way till now, just showing you all about the farm, trying to be as transparent as possible. That's what we try to do with Dairy Discovery, and just show you guys it's pretty complex to be a farmer. You can't just go hop in the tractor, and I mean you can, but it might just be for fun instead of actually being for your job or for your work. So if you want to actually make a living off of it, it takes a lot. And so thank God we have a team of like 60 people at Swiss Lane Farms, just with all different skill sets, and we can all complement each other and try to figure out how we care for the cows and how we get you really high quality milk. And that's probably what you care about on World Milk Day the most, right? So with that, I think we are ready to go into our 8 o'clock hour. Is it 8 o'clock?
Yep.
Way
Yeah.
after?
8:03.
Oh my God.
We're doing good. That was really good. You did. Good job.
So with that, we've got to go to the next dairy product. We'll feature another dairy product in the next hour. And then who do we have coming? Oh my gosh, you guys, we have Trent Loose coming up. Yeah. Did you know I had Trent Loose?
No.
Oh
She's
my
so excited.
gosh, so excited. Like, he has one of my favorite quotes, and I quote him all the time. So hopefully you guys will join us for that. I don't know what else is going on at the 8 o'clock hour. Do you guys know?
Melinda and Kelly are going to be showing the barnyard animals.
Okay, they're going to go
in
to
the
the
front.
store, the Dairy Discovery store, and the
Yep.
barnyard animals. They're so cute. So you guys will have to tune in for that. So we are going to cut out here, but if you guys learned anything, or just were baffled by anything, or surprised by anything, or saw something delicious, I think everybody's going to say yes to that, right? Thank you to Summer. Thank you to Cade and Cade's Cows. I have to say it right. Thank you to Cade's Cows for being guests on our program today. And of course to Farmer Fred, my dad, for stepping out of his comfort zone and getting on camera. But
Say hi.
He's in his zone, making crepes. Like, that's what he does. Yeah.
Now, if you guys on my channel want to go donate, in the last video I made, there's a link to the website and also the Facebook page, so they can go watch your live on that. So just go check that out and see what they're doing.
Yeah, just sponsor Dairy Discovery. Give us a tip. That's all
We're at $90.
$90. Oh my gosh.
Woohoo!
Thank you. And you can donate $50 and you're going to get entered to win a quarter of a Wagyu. So go ahead. I can't wait to see you doing that. We'll probably wrap that up at
Thank you.
11:59.